The Basilica of the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona is one of the most iconic and unique architectural works in the world. Designed primarily by the renowned Catalan architect Antoni Gaudí, this basilica is a stunning testament to the intersection of art, religion, and culture. Though its construction began over a century ago, it remains unfinished, making it one of the longest-running architectural projects in modern history. In this article, we will explore the origins, historical significance, and current status of the Sagrada Familia. The idea for the Sagrada Familia originated in 1866 with Josep Maria Boccabella, a devout Catholic who wanted to build a church dedicated to the Holy Family. The foundation stone was laid on March 19, 1882, under the direction of architect Francisco de Paula del Villar, whose original design followed the neo-Gothic style. However, after disagreements, Villar resigned, and in 1883, Antoni Gaudí took over the project. Gaudi dramatically changed the design, abandoning the conventional neo-Gothic approach in favor of a more organic and innovative style that combined elements of Gothic architecture with modernist influences. His vision for the church was deeply symbolic, intending the basilica to convey Christian teachings through its architecture. Gaudi saw this project as a work of faith and often referred to it as the Church of the Poor. His design included 18 spires representing key figures in Christianity, including the Apostles, the Evangelists, the Virgin Mary, and Jesus Christ. Gaudi dedicated over 40 years of his life to the construction of the Sagrada Familia, with the last 15 years entirely focused on the project. His vision extended beyond mere architecture. It was a spiritual undertaking for him. He integrated natural forms into the design, using organic shapes and parabolic arches to create a flowing, harmonious structure that imitated nature. One of Gaudi's defining innovations was his use of geometry and natural light, which he believed were essential to creating a spiritual space. The columns inside the basilica resemble trees branching out towards the ceiling, creating a forest-like atmosphere within the church. Light was also crucial to Gaudi's design, with stained glass windows illuminating the interior in vibrant, symbolic colors. At the time of Gaudi's death in 1926, only a portion of the basilica had been completed, including the Nativity facade. He left detailed plans and models, but these were partially destroyed during the Spanish Civil War, 1936 to 1939, complicating future construction efforts. After Gaudi's death, construction of the Sagrada Familia slowed significantly due to financial constraints and political instability in Spain. The Spanish Civil War further delayed progress, with much of Gaudi's original documentation destroyed by anarchists. Reconstruction efforts began in the 1950s, but architects had to rely on surviving plans and their interpretations of Gaudi's vision. Over the decades, several architects and artists contributed to the ongoing construction. One of the most controversial elements is the Passion facade, designed by sculptor Josep Maria Subirachs. Unlike the ornate Nativity facade, the Passion facade is minimalist and stark, depicting Christ's crucifixion with modernist influences that many feel deviate from Gaudi's original aesthetic. Despite the challenges, work on the basilica continued, and by the early 21st century, significant progress had been made. In 2010, the basilica was consecrated by Pope Benedict XVI, allowing it to be used for religious services. The Sagrada Familia is an architectural marvel filled with symbolism and unique design elements. The basilica's three main facades represent different phases in Christ's life. The Nativity facade celebrates Christ's birth with intricate natural motifs and sculptures. The Passion facade depicts the suffering and death of Christ using angular and minimalist forms. The Glory facade, still under construction, it will symbolize Christ's resurrection and eternal glory. The interior is no less remarkable, with its tree-like columns, geometric vaults, and vibrant stained glass windows designed to create a serene, spiritual atmosphere. Gaudi's mastery of light and space is evident throughout, with every detail carefully considered to enhance the religious experience. As of today, the Sagrada Familia remains unfinished, though significant progress has been made. The project is funded almost entirely through private donations and entrance fees from the millions of tourists who visit each year. Originally scheduled for completion in 2026 to mark the centenary of Gaudi's death, the timeline has been delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic and other factors, with completion now estimated between 2026 and 2030. The ongoing construction has sparked debates about how closely the modern work adheres to Gaudi's original designs. Some argue that modern interpretations have deviated too far from Gaudi's intent, while others believe the continued construction should reflect contemporary architectural sensibilities. The Sagrada Familia is more than just an architectural landmark. It is a cultural and religious icon. Declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2005, it attracts millions of visitors annually and serves as a symbol of Barcelona's rich artistic heritage. For Gaudi, the Basilica was a deeply personal expression of his faith, and for many visitors, it continues to be a place of spiritual reflection. Despite the controversy surrounding its construction, the Sagrada Familia stands as a testament to the perseverance of its creators and the enduring legacy of Antoni Gaudí. It is a living work of art, constantly evolving, and its completion will mark the end of one of the most ambitious architectural projects in modern history. The Basilica of the Sagrada Familia is a unique blend of art, architecture, and spirituality. Begun in the late 19th century and still under construction today, it is an extraordinary symbol of human creativity and devotion. Gaudi's innovative design, infused with religious symbolism and organic forms, continues to inspire awe and admiration, making the Sagrada Familia not only a masterpiece of architecture, but also a cultural treasure that transcends time. When completed, it will stand as a monument to the vision of its creator and the enduring power of faith and art. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. See you soon.